Interviews in India are not just skill tests. They test maturity, they test clarity, they test stability, and they test attitude. Last week I spoke to a candidate. Good experience, strong technical skills, confident resume. But he didn't clear the interview. Not because he lacks skills, he failed in simple questions like tell me about yourself. Why are you looking for a job change? What is your expected CTC? And this is happening across India. Talented people are losing opportunities not because they are incapable, but because they don't understand what Indian interviews are actually evaluating. This is Hari Krishna. Welcome to my channel, The Recruiter. Let's get started. I'm going to break down the most common interview questions in India and show you exactly how to answer them the smart way. What Indian interviewers really evaluate? In my experience across industries, Indian interviewers are actually evaluating on five key things. One is stability. Will you stay long term? Salary alignment, domain understanding, communication clarity, and attitude and humility. If you demonstrate maturity and professionalism, you are already ahead. Tell me about yourself. This is the first question in almost every interview, and most candidates waste it with different answers. In India, interviews are not asking about your family background, they want your professional summary. The structure should be like your experience, your current role, one key achievement, what you're looking for next. I'll give you an example. IT example. I'm a software developer with 4 years of experience in Java and Spring Boot. I worked on backend services and improved system performance by 30%. I'll give you another example. I'll take HR. I have 5 years of experience in HR operations and talent management. I have handled recruitment, employee engagement initiatives, and improved onboarding efficiency. Let's take one more example. This is from finance profile. I specialize in MIS reporting and budgeting with experience in cost optimization. So keep it structured, 60 to 90 seconds, clear and confident. Why are you looking for a job change? This question checks your maturity. In the Indian job market, never criticize your manager or a company. My manager doesn't support me. That's a red flag. I'm looking for a growth opportunities, higher responsibilities, and long-term career alignment. This is a smart answer. Let's take an IT version of this. I want exposure to more scalable systems and modern technologies. Let me give you one more example, HR version. I'm looking to move into a more strategic HR role. The point you need to remember is growth, not complaint. The next question is current CTC and expected CTC. In Indian context, this question is almost guaranteed. Be clear and structured. I'll give you an example here. My current CTC is 8 lakh per annum, 7 lakh per annum is fixed, and 1 lakh per annum is variable. Based on my experience and market standards, I am expecting around 10 to 11 lakh per annum. However, I am open to discussion. Clarity builds the trust factor. Notice period. This is the most important question, and you will be asked definitely. Indian companies care about notice period a lot. 60 to 90 days are very common. Some companies have 30 days notice period as well. But be honest. If you can negotiate early release or buyout option is available, mention it. But don't overpromise. Why should we hire you? This is your sales pitch, but it must connect to the business impact. Let me give you an IT example. I have worked on similar architecture and can contribute from day one. A HR example. I balanced business needs with employee engagements. Let's take an example from sales. I consistently exceed targets and build long term client relationships. And another example from finance. I ensure accurate reporting and compliance. Please remember, skill plus impact will give you this strong answer. Strength and weakness. This question may not be asked directly, it may come in a different question. For strengths align with your role. Let me give an example from IT. Strong analytical and debugging skills. Let's take HR example. Strong communication and conflict resolution skills. For weakness, you need to show some kind of improvement which you are already working on it. Let's take an example. Earlier, I hesitated in public speaking, but I have improved by taking ownership of team presentations. So, before your next interview, don't just memorize answers. Understand what the interviewer is actually testing. Because interviews in India are not just about what you know, they're about how you think, how you communicate, and how stable you appear. Let's summarize what we discussed so far. Avoid common interview mistakes like criticizing managers, giving generic answers, or denying weaknesses. Use a smart strategy. Focus on growth, link your skills to measurable business impact, and show improvement. Indian interviewers mainly evaluate stability, salary alignment, domain depth, communication clarity, and professional humility. Let's remember, skill plus impact plus stability will make you a strong interview success. If this video helped you, like, share, and subscribe. And I will continue sharing practical career guidance tailored for the Indian job market. Thank you for watching.